What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammer Down Motorsports. My name is Steve Fast, and today we have a couple things that are pretty exciting. First of all, we got the camera back from North Carolina, and it's in perfect condition. So another big thanks to the staff at the Hampton Inn in Benson, North Carolina for getting my camera home to me safe and sound. I'm so happy to have it back. But today we are going to be doing a little bit of modifications to the mini bike because on the last trip to North Carolina, I ended up breaking something on that. So we're going to get out of the trailer and show you guys all what we're talking about. All right. Open this door and latch that open to let the heat out because it is like a sauna in here. We still do have the Camaro in the trailer because we're going to Camaro Fest in a little over a week, so there's no sense in taking it out and everything like that. We're pretty much still ready to go. Just got to add a few more things to the trailer and get ready for that event. We do have the mini bike here still strapped into the corner, and as you can see, the air intake is broken. So that is what we're going to be fixing today. So let's get it out of the trailer. Another thing we got for the race trailer is a nice new fire extinguisher, which we're going to be mounting on the wall right over here, just in case anything happens. Better be safe than sorry. So let me start off by just addressing something really quick. The end of my last video did get cut off in editing. I don't know what happened. There was an ending, but it didn't end up in the final file that I uploaded, and it takes about 8 hours to upload a video from here. It's absolutely ridiculous how long it takes to upload videos. Our internet is terrible. We're working on getting a faster connection, but we live in the country and it takes absolutely forever. So I do apologize for that, but just rest assured there really wasn't much that happened that got cut off. So that's kind of why I left it how it was. It was just my outro and all that kind of good stuff, but you guys get the point. So as you can see, our current intake system was made on a digital printer, which gives it kind of a weak area right here, which kind of needs to be worked out in the design process and all that kind of good stuff. But it is really nice that the nitrous line is able to just go right in the middle here and give you your nitrous charge. But pretty much with these little nitrous systems, they really don't do a whole lot. I really didn't notice much of a difference. It's kind of just a cool thing to say that you have nitrous on your mini bike. But we're going to be going away from this system for now, and we're going to be installing a brand new air intake system from Go Powersports. So we got everything unboxed here already. I did have to order a new choke lever because mine went missing because I didn't have this little bracket, which their kit includes, that will hold it in place. So it was just kind of sitting there, and just from vibration or whatever, or maybe from crashing it, it ended up getting lost. So they do sell those as well. When you order your air intake kit, it comes with this nice little sock on the end here to keep your air filter clean. It says Go Powersports on it. Very, very nice. It comes in different color options as well. I opted for red. That's kind of going with our theme on the bike. It also comes with the little power jet that goes in your carburetor. Mine already has that, seeing how I already put the header pipe on, and with the cold air intake, obviously more air requires more fuel to make more power, so that's already been done. So now we can go ahead and install our brand new air intake system. These two nuts to remove your carburetor assembly and your old air intake system is a 10mm nut. We have our new choke lever, which goes on here just like so. A little pin that just kind of goes right in there. You're able to actuate your choke that way, which is going to make things a lot nicer, because before I had to try to get my finger in here and it was kind of tricky when it was wanting to die and all that kind of good stuff. So very nice to have that lever back. Now with our choke lever, we're going to put on this little bracket, which is going to allow that to stay in place, and we won't have to buy another one again. It comes with the mounting hardware and all that good stuff. Then we're going to remove our factory gasket and install one of the gaskets from Go Powersports. So basically what you want to do, there's a little threaded spot on the top here where the supplied bolt and bracket go. You just want to be able to get the loop of this bracket on top of your choke lever, and then you just align your bolts, and you know you have it on there correctly. I'm just loosely test fitting this for now, and then I'm going to tighten the bolt that holds this bracket in place. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tighten up our 8mm bolt that goes on our choke bracket, and that's going to hold that choke lever where it needs to be, and we can continue on with our installation. Okay, we've got our 8mm bolt tight. What I found worked the best was this little snap-on 5/16 wrench. I found that the cheaper wrenches actually are a lot thicker and they don't want to get in the back there, but the snap-on one works really well. If you don't have a snap-on one like this, I got this on eBay for about $15 and it comes up big in a lot of little tight situations. So now we're going to install our 10mm nuts on our studs and we're ready to install our filter. And we'll just run these in with a ratchet just to make sure everything is nicely lining up. We don't have anything off center or catching, and we can catch it right away if we have any issues, but everything seems to be going rather well. Just kind of want to tighten from side to side so you don't get this thing off center or anything like that, but doesn't have to be overly tight, just nice and snug so you get a good seal. It's time for our filter. So now when installing your clamp, I put it on this way just so that it's all out of the way of your choke lever, just so you don't have that end up hitting your hand or anything like that when you're operating your choke. And we're just going to tighten that up and we're ready to give it a test. Make sure that is good and tight. Make sure that your clocking is where you want it so it's out of your way. It's pretty far from the exhaust, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. And it's time to fire it up. So the first ride was a success. It felt absolutely amazing to get into the wind a little bit because there is no wind right now and it's probably about 97 degrees. I am definitely feeling it. I'm sweating profusely, but I had to get this mod done real quick because we are going to Camaro Fest on the 12th of July. So if you guys are coming out to that event, definitely come and say hello. If you are not able to make it, definitely watch for videos coming up on that. It's gonna be an amazing time. I'm gonna be taking the Camaro down the track at Beach Bend. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun, so definitely stay tuned for that. So as you can see, the fit and finish on this system is nice and clean. Everything is out of your way. I just have to find a place for my nitrous line. I might just go right into the tube right here, but I just have to get a fitting for that, but that's not really that important right now. Just basically getting this thing up and running, ready to go for our pit bike purposes. And now we can get it back in the trailer and we're all good to go. So now on a quick side note, the new camera for the channel, the G7X from Canon. I did do a couple of modifications to this one, so I just wanted to share that with everybody. On the top, what we have here is just a dead cat for like a lavalier microphone. And what I did is I just kind of opened it up and cut it to size. And what I did is I put a little bit of Velcro on the top. Now these just by themselves, if you want to stick them to Velcro, they don't stick. But what you got to do is kind of just work it in a little bit, add a little bit of pressure, kind of wiggle it into the loops, and you will find that that is when it's able to stick. So it's easy to take off. If you want to flip up your screen here to do the selfie thing and you don't want to have this in the way, you can just pull on it. It comes right off, no big deal. But if you actually work it into the loops of the Velcro, you don't have to worry about it blowing away, and it actually works really, really well. So now it's time to get everything packed up in the trailer for our next event. I hope you guys enjoyed this upload. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and keep that hammer down.